Ah! Ohayo minasan. Welcome. Today we're looking at Genki 2. I said it would be Chapter 1, but actually it's Chapter 13 because I'm an innumerate moron. I've already gone through the entirety of Genki 1 on my own, but I need that little bit of extra motivation. Actually, get through the second book. So that is what brings me here. I figure, why not? Why not share this experience with everybody? There's a lot of people that want to learn Japanese out there, and it's definitely not easy. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of dedication to actually learn. So today I'm going to try and get through the entire first chapter of Genki 2, and then tomorrow I'll try to do the first chapter of the workbook. The day after that I'll try and get through Chapter 2 of Genki 2, and the day after that Chapter 2 of the workbook, and so on and so forth, until I am done with this book. Maybe then, and only then, maybe then I can actually read something. That's the dream. Being literate is the dream, but right now my brain's kinda not there yet. But that's okay. You gotta start somewhere, right? My hands are kind of starting being not very helpful. Anyway. Ah, man, that looks weird when I pick up my cup, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. There's a little bit of background music going on. Taking that from the Eventical soundtrack, because it's nice and peaceful. And I want this to be a nice, peaceful, relaxing study stream. So let's go. Let's have a look at Lesson 13, that which I called Chapter 1, because I'm a Dumbo. Arubaito o sagashi. Looking for a part-time job. Let's look at this dialogue. John calls the restaurant Little Asia. Tencho. Ai, Little Asia desu. John. Watakushi. John. Wan. Hang on. My brain wasn't ready. John Wan to moshimasu. Arubaito to boshu no hokoku o mitan desu ga. So he saw the posting for a part-time job listing. He's calling. Tencho. Sou desu ka. Ja, atte hanashimashou ka. Kyou mise ni kiraremasu ka? So, in that case, let us meet and have a talk. Today, please come to the store. Kyou wa chotto ikenai n desu ga, ashita nara ikeru to omoimasu. Today's a little bad, but I can come tomorrow, I think. Sou desu ka? Kyou wa dame desu ka? Ja, ashita no 1時 goro wa dou desu ka? Ah, today's bad, huh? Well, how about tomorrow at 1 o'clock? 1時 desu ne. Wakarimashita. 1 o'clock, I understand. Alright. That was pretty straightforward. At the restaurant. An-san wa doshite kono arubaito ni kyoumi ga arun desu ka? Why are you interested in this part-time job? Omoshirosou desu kara. Iroiro na hito ni aeru shi. Nihongo mo tsukaeru shi. It looks interesting. I will meet a lot of various people to use Japanese. Restaurant de hataraita koto ga arimasu ka? Have you ever worked in a restaurant before? Ai. Waiter narashita koto ga arimasu. Yes, I worked as a waiter. Ashita kana hajime raremasu ka? Are you able to start tomorrow? Ai, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. No translation needed. Ganbatte kudasai. Okay, Professor Yamashita comes to Little Asia. Irashaimase. Ah, Yamashita-sensei. Welcome. Oh, hello, Yamashita-sensei. John-san, koko de arubaito o shiteiru desu ka? John, you're working here part-time. Eh. Ishukan ni Mika... Hang on. Eh. Ishukan ni Mika hataraite imasu. I think this... Hang on. Brain. I think this basically means, yes, I'm working here 3 days a week. Do desu ka? Dore ga oishii desu ka? I see. What tastes good here? Kono kare ga ichiban ninki ga arimasu yo. Oh, ninki. That's... okay. Kono kare ga ichiban ninki ga arimasu yo. Here, the curry is the most popular. Oishii desu ne. Ja. Tabete mimasu. Oh, that sounds great. Then... imasu. Oh. I'll have to look at that because my conjugation brain isn't working. Here we have the actual translation. Let's see. Yes, this is Little Asia. Oh. John Wang. I was saying John Wan because, you know, I can't read. That's why I'm here, because I can't read. Good. Okay, yep, those were all right. People can also speak Japanese, work at the restaurant. Yes, this waiter can start tomorrow. Yes. Oh, that's... Gee. Okay. Try. Obviously. Okay. So, the, my cursor's showing up. I swear to God. Hang on. I'm gonna try and get the old, Huh. It's supposed to be capturing the cursor. Interesting that it's not. I will use the draw function instead. So, this, what I wasn't sure about. That right there. I forgot that, the mimas conjugation just means to try. But also, Control Z is not working, but that's fine. Let's look at the vocabulary for this chapter. Waita means waiter. Otaku. Now this is not the normal, like, weeb definition of otaku. It just means someone's house. O is like a polite prefix, and taku is house. Otona, adult. Gai kokugo, gai, foreign. Kokugo, language, foreign language. Gakki. So this right here is like music. The one next to it means like utensil or instrument. So put it together for musical instrument. Karate means karate. Didn't see that one coming. The kanji here, on the right we have the kanji for hand. On the left, what is this? Hold on. I think that means... I don't remember what that means. I want to say empty. Like empty fist is karate. Tare. Curry. Kimono. Everyone knows what a kimono is. The kanji here are... Let's see. This is... to wear or a piece of clothing, and this is just thing. So kimono uses like really simple kanji that just basically mean thing that you wear. Sure. Works for me. Where is my other hand? Hello? There it is. My hands are not wanting to cooperate today. That's fine. They never do. Kokoku. Advertisement. Let's see. This first kanji means like wide, spread out. And the next one is, let's see. Around. Oh no, that's cow and milk. Which is something like, it's not quite telling, but more like informing. So this is like widespread informing. So slap those together and you have advertisement. Okoku. Ocha. Tea. Black tea, specifically. Let's look at these kanji. On the right, you have the one for tea. Right there. Pretty simple. And on the left, we have, let's see, bread plus craft. I actually don't remember exactly what that means. My brain isn't in kanji mode right now. I don't know why I'm even going over the kanji here. Not that important. See, we have kotoba, for language. This means speak or word. And on the right here we have... Is that generation? No. I should really just stop looking at the kanji and just go over the pronunciation. Gorufu is golf. Seita. No, for sweater, they kind of leave out some of the consonants of the English word. That's pretty common. We have just a single kanji for elephant. Zo. This is also used for imagination. This one right here. A lot, and it can also be included in like impressions, statue, all kinds of things. Very common. Here we have more katakana words. I love them. Violin, baiku. Now, that's kind of their short word for motorcycle. Instead of using the word bike for a bicycle, they use jitensha, which uses the kanji for like self-moved vehicle, like a vehicle that you drive yourself with your own like physical power. Jitensha, bicycle, and baiku, motorcycle. See, we have uka, which is prices. On the left is once again just the very common kanji for thing, and on the right is the kanji for value. So things of value, like the value of things, is the price. Next up we have bunpo, grammar. This one's actually simple. We have like sentence plus law, like word laws is grammar, of course. Oh, here's an interesting one. Lawyer, bengoshi. Let's see. This kanji over here is... I can't remember these. That's fine. Boshu, recruitment, like the ad that was seen in the initial dialogue that we read at the beginning. Boshu. Ise, store, very, very common word. Yakuza, everyone knows what Yakuza are. Yakusoku, promise, very, very common word in storytelling, anime, manga, all that kind of thing. Let's see. Reporto. One word of report, they use it for like papers. Reported papers. And then the formal I, watakushi. Instead of just watashi, they add in this ku, watakushi. Alright, let's look at our E adjectives for this chapter. We have ureshi, glad. Very common word, I'm sure everyone knows that. Anashi, sad. Whenever I see this this kanji or this word, it always makes me think of Kana from Saki. She was just a sad little cat girl that couldn't do anything right, and she deserved everything she got. Poor Kana, she was so sad. Moving on, we have karai, hot and spicy, or salty. Could apply to any of those things. Sabi-shi, meaning strict. I always think of like a very overbearing, angry boss making their employees like cry and sob. Sabi-shi, they're so strict. Sugoi, I'm not even gonna dignify that with an explanation. Chikai, close or near. which has the interesting radicals of axe and road. Iroiro is a na adjective. I don't know where it comes from. I don't think it has any like. There's no kanji here. It's just blank. So, but it's a pretty common adjective. Iroiro, various things. Shiawase, happiness. Also another very common word. And dame, dame desu, no good. That is the no good thing. U verbs. My favorite. I hate U verbs. Actually, I just hate U verbs that end in uru. Whoever thought that was okay, I hate you. You're the worst. Up first we have amu, to knit. The kanji here has thread on the left side here, and doors and meetings on the right. So like the meetings of threads is where you knit. Makes sense. Kasu, to lend or to rent something. Let's see, this kanji can be broken down into like old people and their money. Lend things out or rent them. Sure. Ganbaru. I'm sure everyone knows ganbaru. Ganbarimasu. Ganbarimashou. Naku, you cry. We have like water and standing up. You're standing there with tears coming out of your face. You're definitely crying. Naku. Migaku. To brush your teeth or to polish. This one's a bit weird. It has like a cave and a grove of trees and a rock. And I don't really know how all that comes together to mean polish, but it does. So, sure. Looks good to me. That a bit. Let's see. Yakusoku o mamoru. So we saw yakusoku earlier, and mamoru means like to protect, as in mamoru-kun o shukuku wo. So basically protecting a promise or keeping a promise. I don't know why Genki has these irregular verbs that are just nouns plus suru, because they're not really irregular verbs, they're just suru verbs. That's fine. Gando suru, move plus suru. Easy enough. Adverbs, another expression. Let's see. Irashaimasu. Basically announcing someone. It's used to welcome customers into a store. Irashai. Something with the suffix kai, a number of times. Like a box within a box, a number of times. Kilo. Just how they say kilo. 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 Jitsuwa is... I love seeing this, because it just makes me think of that, hang on. I swear I'll get this to show my hand eventually. It makes me think of that picture of, the really, like, overweight nerd guy with his finger going up saying, "Actually!" That's exactly what Jitsuwa makes me think of. So whenever I hear anyone say Jitsuwa in a manga, I just I immediately picture them as a very fat nerd. Actually. Anyway, Zenbu. Just means all. Omoshimasu. I think that's a humble way to announce your name. Counting days. One of my least favorite things. Dates and times, really. Two of the most difficult things for me. Let's see, let's count our days real quick. Ichi nichi, 1 day. You have the word for one, ichi, and the word for day, nichi. Very easy. 2 days. Utsuka. Huh? What? That's not ni, and that's not nichi. What happened? What happened, Japan? This is not... You got 1 right, and then 2 is just immediately an entire another system. Okay. So you'll notice when counting 2 things, like 2 people, for two objects, they often use fu instead of ni. Like futari tomo, you two. Tatsu. Same thing here. Utsuka, 2 days. On to 3 days. Mika. It's the same thing with 3 and mi. Instead of san, they will often mi, like a mitsu. Here we have mika. 4, yoka, 4 days. 5, itsuka. Instead of go, they often 6 days. Uika. 7 days. Nanoka. 8 days. Yoka. Now this, we have 8 days and 4 days, sounding very similar. And you have to pay close attention if you're listening to get the difference between them. They sound very different. Yoka and yoka. You can clearly hear the difference there, but people speak very, very quickly, and it can be really hard to catch if you're at my level of listening, which is basically like a kindergartner, if not worse. I'm much better at reading than at listening. But that's why we're here, to learn. Anyway, on to 9 days, Kokonoka, and 10 days, Toka. I never understood why this was an O instead of a U here, but not the expert. Alright, grammar. This is the meat and potatoes of what we wanted to get into today. I wasted 20 minutes talking about vocabulary I normally don't do. Alright. Potential verbs. Potential verbs say that someone can or has the ability to do something, or that something is possible. Make potential verbs with the rules below. For lu verbs, we drop a ru and add rareru. So iru becomes irareru. For u verbs, drop the final u and add eru. So iku becomes ikeru. Nasu becomes anaseru. Kao, kaeru. Oyogu, oyogeru. Asobu, asoberu. Matsu, materu. Yomu, yomeru. Shinu, shineru. That's, I mean, it's a bit of a rude one, but sure. Toru, toreru. And then we have the two regular verbs. Kuru becomes korareru, and suru becomes dekiru. Ah, Nihongo wo dekinai. Baka kara. Potential forms of lu verbs are considerably longer than those of yu verbs, which happen to end in the hiragana ru. Compare irareru and toreru. There are shorter alternative potential forms of lu verbs and the irregular verb kuru, which are made by adding the suffix reru instead of rareru. These ra-less forms, gaining popularity especially among young speakers, are considered slightly substandard. Okay, more slang! I hate slang. You know why I hate slang? Because I don't learn it. It doesn't come up very often in study materials. So when I'm trying to read something, and I just don't learn anything, because it's slang, and I have no idea what people are saying. This happens almost every time I try and read a manga. Anyway, let's take a look at these slang forms. We have deru, regular potential form is derareru, and the slang form is dereru. Miru, regular potential is mirareru, slang one is mireru. For the irregular kuru, we have korareru, and the slang koreru. Okay? Potential verbs conjugate themselves as regular ru verbs. That's good, because I hate irregular, or the yu verbs that end with ru. Watashi wa nihongo ga hanasemasu. Okay, that's a lie. Watashi wa nihongo ga hanasemasen. There we go. Hanasemasen. Hang on, we need to edit this real quick. There we go. Fixed. Watashi wa oyogenai desu. I cannot swim. Ame ga futta no de umi ni ikemasen deshita. Rain is falling. Because of that, beach we cannot go to. Cannot go to the beach because it rained. This table summarizes the conjugation pattern of potential verbs. Okay. So since these are just regular ru verbs, this should be simple. Mirareru, affirmative, mirarenai. I can see, I cannot see. And then the polite long forms, miraremasu, miraremasen. I can see, cannot see. In the past, mirareta. I could see. Mirarenakatta. Could not see. Miraremashita. I could see. Miraremasen deshita. I could not see. Then the ever useful te form, mirarete. These verbs that take the particle o can take either wo or ga when they have been made into the potential. Dekiru, the potential counterpart of the verb suru, is somewhat special. It takes ga almost all the time. Okay, I'm not going to remember that, but it's good to know. Good knowledge. All particles other than wo remain the same when the verb is turned into the potential. I don't even know which verbs take which particle most of the time. That's some knowledge that I just don't have yet. I'm not sure why it's mentioned here, as if it's something that I would know. Alright. Verbs with wo. Kanji o yomu become kanji ga yomeru, or kanji o yomeru. Shigoto o suru. I am working. Or I do a job, or I will do a job. Shigoto ga dekiru. Shigoto o dekiru is considered substandard. Shigoto ga dekiru. I can do the job. I can do the work. Verbs with particles other than wo. Yama ni noboru. I climb mountain. Yama ni noboreru. I can climb a mountain. Okay, I like how this section is just called she. Could use some more detail here, but it's fine. Fine. Everything is fine. Nothing wrong. All good. All great. Alright, to give the reason for something, we can use the conjunction kara. Oh wait, here's a footnote. Where's this footnote from? From that conjugation table up there. You can also express the idea of can do using a more complex construction. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? But you can. Verb dictionary form plus koto ga dekiru. Okay. I see. So the verb dictionary form plus koto means like the action of doing something, and then ga dekiru means you can do that something. This construction is found mostly in written language. The negative version of the sentence will be dictionary form plus koto ga dekinai. 日本語を話すことができない。レアリさんはギターを弾くことができます。ギターが弾けます。Okay. Yeah, this is something that you see written, but never hear, generally. このアパートでは犬や猫を飼うことができません。In this apartment, cannot keep cats and dogs. Compare 犬や猫が飼えません。Okay. Makes sense. Alright. Question. どうしてパーティーに来ないんですか? Why aren't you coming to the party? 明日試験があるから There's a test tomorrow. 今日は勉強しなきゃいけませんです. So I have to study today. You want to mention not just one, but two. What was that called? Not one, but two Jormungars? Something stupid like that. you can use she in place of kana. She usually follows a predicate. Short form. Reason she, situation. 日本語は面白いし、先生はいいし、私は日本語の授業が大好きです。Let's see. Japanese is really interesting. Sensei is great. Therefore, I really like my Japanese class. 友達が遊びに来たし、彼と電話で話したし、昨日はとってもいい日でした。My friends came over to play and I talked to my boyfriend on the phone, so yesterday was a good day. Okay. She usually follows a predicate in the short form. So that's what this short form right here, kita and anashita, those are the short forms instead of anashimashita and kimashita. So it's a bit more informal. Looks like. 国に帰りたいですか? I haven't seen kuni used as home. I thought it meant more like country. Interesting. Oh, well, if I read the next sentence, it would become clear that they're talking about home country and not just your house. Okay. いいえ、日本の生活は楽しいし、いい友達がいるし、帰りたくないです。No, life in Japan is good. I have friends here. I don't want to go back. That's basically exactly what this translation says. Okay. You can use just one she clause, implying that it is not the only reason for the situation. So if you just want to be a bit vague or a bit lazy, let's see. Uka ga yasui shi, kono machi no seikatsu wa raku desu. Oh, uka. Okay. This is just prices. Uka ga yasui shi, kono machi no seikatsu wa raku desu. I'm used to seeing this in either in a compound for involving music or drugs, one of the two. Although if it were involving drugs, it would have the thing flower above it like that. Sometimes the she clauses follow the description of the situation explained. Yamashita sensei wa ii sensei desu. Oshieru no ga jouzu dashi. Jinsetsu dashi. Okay. Yamashita sensei, good teacher, is. Explanations are skillful, and he is nice. Okay. So you can do it either way, just like you can do it either way in English. Note that she follows the short forms. Yep. This, da, da. Short forms. In present tense sentences, that means that da appears with na adjectives and nouns, but not with e adjectives. For e adjectives, we would have omoshiroi shi, na adjectives, ski dashi. I don't know how that flows. Is it ski dashi or ski dashi? Well, I guess we'll figure out if there's a listening practice. Gakusei dashi. So desu. So desu ka. So nan desu ka? It looks like. It looks like we're learning. I love it. Why is my head not? There we go. Come on, Luppet. Get your act together. We got stuff to do. There's learning to be had. Hang on. Okay. Seems fine. We add so desu to a na adjective basis to say that something seemingly has those properties, when we say so desu, we are guessing something is like on the basis of our impressions, so based on what we think, not what anyone else thinks. At least not yet. To form so desu sentences with the adjectives, you drop the final e. With na adjectives, you just drop na. The only exception is the adjective e, which will be changed to yosa. So, because e changes to yoku, so you're dropping the ku. I felt like they could have explained a bit more here. That's fine. このリンゴは美味しそうです. So this would normally be 美味しい. They cut the e, and it's 美味しそうです. 明日は天気が良さそうです. Looks like the weather will be good tomorrow. Okay. エアリさんは元気そうでした. So there would normally be a na right here. But we dropped that for the so des. Eri-san wa genki sou deshita. Past, it looked like she was fine. Oishii, oishii sou desu. Ii, yosasou desu. Genki da, genki sou desu. Alright. You can use so desu with negative adjectives too. Fancy. The negative ending nai is changed to nasa, or so. この本は難しくなさそうです. Okay, let's try that again. この本は難しくなさそうです. 難しくなさそう. That does not flow off the tongue at all. 難しくなさそうです. Hang on. Brain needs to think. 難しくなさそう. Normally would be 難しくない. 難しくなさそうです. Okay. Just had to go over it a couple times out loud. 難しくなさそうです. Instead of 難しくない, 難しくなさそうです. There we go. Oh, I like this rude sentence. Those are my favorite kinds of example sentences. One's dunking on random NPCs. Tomoko-san wa tenisu ga jouzu janasasou desu. Doesn't look like Tomoko's very good at tennis, does it? Alright, let's look at these footnotes. Where's this to? On the previous page. In the very polite speech style, she can also follow the long forms. Just like another reason connective kara, which may follow long form as well as short form. 私は来年も日本語を勉強します. 日本が好きですし、日本語は面白いですし. Okay, that feels really stiff and awkward to me. But what do I know? You can also use so desu with a verb stem to describe your impression or guess. このセーターは家で洗えそうです. Ugh. Hang on. 洗える the form of 洗う. Okay. 洗えそうです. 洗えそうです. I see. このセーターは家で洗えそうです. Wash the sweater at home. Probably. The impression you express may be an event about to happen. 雨が降りそうです. Have anything about... Never mind. Small brain. Small brain. You can also put the negative on so desu instead of an adjective. And say, この本を難しそうじゃないです. Okay. I kinda like that better. Because 難しく so this really doesn't flow off my brain or tongue. Either one. Tomoko-san wa tennis ga jouzu jouzu so janai desu. I liked the original way better up here. Janasa so desu. Jouzu so janai. I guess both will just have to come with practice. You can use the adjective plus so combination to qualify a noun. So is a na adjective, thus we say so na before a noun. Atataka so na seta o kiteimasu. Warm looking sweater he's wearing. Atataka so na seta o kiteimasu. In many so des sentences, guesswork is done on the basis of visual impressions. It is wrong, however, to assume that so is linked only to the visual medium. We use so des when we lack conclusive evidence. For example, we say an apple is oishi so before we have had a chance to taste it. Once we've tasted it, we say oishi. An adjective for which a visual evidence is crucial, such as kirei na, we do not use so to say that something is kirei so desu. It looks pretty. We already have enough evidence to conclude that it's pretty. Okay. That makes sense, because if you're looking at something that's pretty, you know if it's pretty or not. Okay. Emiru. You can use the te form of the verb plus the helping verb miru to express the idea of doing something tentatively or trying something. If you are not sure what the outcome of your action will be, do it and see what effect it might have. Kanji ga wakaranakatta no de Nihonjin no tomodachi ni kiite mimashita. I didn't know the kanji, so I tried asking a Japanese friend. We have ask, te, and then imashita, try. Tomodachi ga ano mise no kuki wa oishii to itte imashita kara kondo tabete mimasu. My friend said the cookies in that store were good, so I'm gonna try some today. Makes sense, easy enough. Miru comes from the verb miru. You don't say. Okay, sorry. I don't know why that was so funny to me. Miru comes from the verb miru. But because this is used as a suffix, you don't write it in the kanji, you always use it in the hiragana. Nada. Statement of the form noun A, nada, predicate X, says that the predicate X applies only to A and is not more generally valid. Okay. The main ideas of a nada sentence, in other words, are contrast and limitation. Uraziru ni itta koto ga arimasu ka? I'm taking you to Brazil. Have you ever been to Brazil? Chiri nara itta koto ga arimasu ga, Brazil wa itta koto ga arimasen. So this is kind of like a weird if statement. Like, if it's Chile, I have been there, but not Brazil. Nara is kind of I guess it's a very limiting if. Nihongo ga wakarimasu ka? Do you understand Japanese? No, not a word. Hiragana nara wakarimasu. So if it's hiragana, yes, according to this. I actually find all hiragana stuff to be like much harder. The kanji helps you sort through meanings that just are completely lost in hiragana, which is also why I'm really bad at listening. because there's no kanji to help you understand. Nara introduces a sentence that says something positive about the item that is contrasted. Ugh. And just went nuts. In the first situation above, Nara puts Chile in a positive light and in contrast with Brazil. The question was originally about. In the second situation, a smaller part, namely hiragana, brought up and contrasted with a larger area, namely the language of a whole. Okay. That's going to take a while to process in the brain, but I get it. I'm just not going to remember it. It's going to be like... Ishukan ni sankai, 3 times a week. You can describe the frequency of events over a period of time by using the following framework. Period, ni, frequency. Watashi wa ishukan ni 3 kai kami o araimasu. I wash my hair 3 times a week. I'm not an expert in hair care. I'll just... Sure, sounds fine to me. Watashi wa 1ヶ月に1回家族に電話をかけます. I call my family once per month? That seems about right. I like that ratio. 父は1年に2回旅行します. Trip twice a year. Father does. Father goes on a trip twice a year. Okay. So, period, once a year, or 1 year, and then how many times? Ikai, twice a year. Okay. Where's this footnote number 5? Is it way up here? Footnote 5? Where are you? Hello? Oh, there it is. Too much scrolling. Getting whiplash. You can optionally keep the particle ni before nara in this example. Particles such as ni, de, and kara may, but do not have to intervene between the noun and nara, while wa, ga, and wo never go with nara. Okay. Ah. I see. So you could have put a ni here. But apparently you can just omit that. Neat. Expression Notes 1. Ita o hiku. Playing musical instruments requires different verbs. For stringed and keyboard instruments, ita o hiku, piano o hiku. For wind instruments. Ah, yes, because this is like pull or pluck, and this is blow. Obviously, you don't blow a guitar unless you're a very, very strange person. For wind instruments, saksu o fuku. Percussion instruments, beat. Doramu o tataku. Yes, this makes sense. This is logical. I like logical. Referring to musical instruments in general, yaru and dekiru are usually used. Ah, so if you're not talking about anything specific, yaru means do, dekiru can do. So, nani ka gakki ga dekimasu ka? Some instrument can you play? Nani ka gakki o yarimasu ka? Some instrument do you play? Jouzu ni, both e adjectives and na adjectives can modify verbs as adverbs, with e adjectives, final e dropped, and ku added. With na adjectives, e is added. Let's have a look at this. Robato-san wa ryori ga jouzu desu. Okay. Robato-san wa jouzu ni ryori ga dekimasu. Ah. So here we're saying cooking is good. And here we're saying he is goodly or skillfully cooking. So it's just kind of reversing the order. But that's what particles are for. Robato-san wa ryori jouzu ni ryori ga dekimasu. Okay. Nihongo no klasu wa tanoshii desu. Japanese class is tanoshii. Mainichi Nihongo o tanoshiku benkyou shite imasu. I am funly studying Japanese every day. Tanoshiku doesn't really, like, funly isn't a word that people say because it's not a word. It's just not. But that's basically what tanoshiku means. So that's what I'm gonna say. Practice. I love practice. Okay, this is where how stupid I am is really gonna shine through. Alright. Change the verbs into the potential forms. Anasu, anaseru, suru, dekiru. It's like, did my brain already stop working? Suru is dekiru. Iku, ikeru. Neru. I actually don't know if that's a ru verb or a nu verb. I think it's erareru. I'm going to have to check. Let's do that. It is erareru. Okay. Kuru is korareru. Iru, irareru. Yameru, yamerareru. Okay, kariru is also a root verb. Karirareru. Nomu. Drink. Nomeru. Can drink. Matsu. Wait. Materu. Can wait. Oyogu. Swim. Oyogeru. Can swim. Atanaku. Work. Atanakeru. I think. Yeah. I wish they would use kanji here, but I understand why they don't. That's fine. And amu. Ameru. Oh, that was knit. Yeah, we had that earlier. If they had the kanji here, I'd remember, but it's all in hiragana. Describe the things that Mary can do. Mary-san wa 1 kilo oyogemasu. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Mary-san wa 2 本歌いを Hang on. I already forgot how to do it if they end in just you. The utaweru? Hang on. We're doing a Google Translate. Eru? Oh, it's just uta eru. I am so dumb. We're off to a great start. Mary-san wa 2 本歌いを歌える. Mary-san wa バイオリンを弾ける. 弾ける. バイオリンを弾ける. Is that right? Might be time to get the 1309 thing here, just to verify. I am in fact right about what I am saying. Let's have a quick listen.
B. Describe the things that
メアリーさんは日本語の歌が歌えます。2、
I should be using polite form. That would also help.
メアリーさんはバイオリンが弾けます。
Okay, so I was right. Google Translate just wasn't, it was doing what Google Translate normally does, which is not be useful. Okay. So I think this would be yaru or tsuru. So Meiri-san wa karate o yaremasu. Meiri-san wa sushi o taberaremasu. Meiri-san wa ryori o dekimasu. Right, dekimasu even a thing? Yes. Meiri-san wa nihongo de hanasemasu. San can talk in Japanese. Meiri-san wa kuruma o unten. Hang on. Unten dekimasu. Unten dekimasu. Let's listen a bit more to this.
3、メアリーさんは空手ができます。
Okay, that makes sense.
メアリーさんは寿司が食べられます。
Yep, that was right.
5、メアリーさんは料理ができます。
Okay.
6、
There's a lot of dekimasu going on here.
メアリーさんは日本語で電話がかけられます。7、メアリーさんは車が運転できます。
Okay. I thought that sounded weird, but that's apparently exactly what it was supposed to say. Unten dekimasu. Perfect. Alright. Moving on. Meiri-san wa seta o amemasu. You can knit a sweater. Meiri-san wa nihongo de tegami o kakemasu. She can write a letter in Japanese. Meiri-san wa ayaku okeraremasu. Okeraremasu? I think so. We'll have a listen after this. And Meiri-san wa atatakai furo o dekimasu. Yarimasu? Let's listen.
8、メアリーさんはセーターが編めます。
Okay, that was correct.
9、メアリーさんは日本語で手紙が書けます。10、
Good so far.
メアリーさんは朝早く起きられます。11、
Had the words a bit out of order there. Asahaku.
メアリーさんは熱いお風呂に入れます。
Ah, I see. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, now we get to the problem. Hair work. Let's see if these are some things I can do by talking to myself. 1キロ泳げますか？はい、泳げます。いえ、泳げません。Oh, the above. I see. Okay. 日本語歌を歌えますか？いえ、歌えません。バイオリンを弾けますか？いえ、弾けません。空手をできますか？いえ、できません。寿司を食べられますか？はい、食べられます。料理をできますか？はい、できます。日本語で電話を出かけますか？いえ、出かけません。車を運転できますか？はい、できます。運転できます。セーターを編めますか？いいえ、編めません。I can't knit. Look at me. 日本語で手紙を書けますか？多分書けます。Probably. I could probably write a letter in Japanese. It's very simple. Easy. 早く朝をgo to? Hang on. Hang on. That's not right. Amenu. 早く朝覚められますか？ Not by choice, but 覚められます。熱い風呂を I forget the verb they use for this. I know abiru is like to take a shower, but I don't think maybe it also applies to a bath. I don't know. 熱い風呂を浴びられますか？はい、浴びられます。Alright. Time to go on a blind date with myself. This will be fun. Ask if you can do the following things and take notes. And then decide if you want to have another date with them. Why, yes, I'd love to go out with me again. Where would we like to go? How about the Mexican place? Oi, anta. 外国語を話せますか？いいえ、話せません。お、そうですか。車を運転できますか？はい、運転できます。お、ナイス。お前、料理をできますか？ I can't do the stupid high-pitched voice. Or, はい、料理をできます。本当？何か料理をできますか？Sweets? What's the word for sweets and like, hang on. See, this is how you learn vocabulary. You look up stupid answers to questions you're asking yourself. Kashipan. Kashipan no ryori dekimasu. Exactly. Tenisu o dekimasu ka? Iie, tenisu o dekimasen. I actually tried playing tennis once, and while fun, I looked like a mangled baby bird. Wasn't great. It could have been better. Could have been a lot better. It was about as good as this whole Japanese thing I'm doing right now, if I'm honest. That's some good cherry lime flavored water. Okay. Ask your partner if they could do the following things when they were children. Expand your conversation. Well, the only thing that's expanding here is not my brain. So let's see. Example. Oyogu. Kodomo no toki oyogemashita ka? Hai, oyogemashita. Yes, I am. Dono gurai oyogemashita ka? 100メーターぐらい、メートルぐらいです。すごいですね。今も100メートル泳げますか？多分泳げると思います。Okay. So could you swim? Yes, I could swim. How much could you swim? 100 meters. Sugoi, could you do that now? I think so, probably. Maybe. かもしれない。自転車に乗る。子供の時、自転車に乗るですか？自転車に、hang on. Is that a Ru verb? Nope. It is not. Hang on. We're gonna duplicate this tab. Is this killing things? Only slightly. Let's see. Not 130, holy crap. Okay. I just had to make sure that my potential form wasn't completely wrong again. These are the kind of drills that I need to get these conjugations into my brain, because it takes forever. 子供の時、自転車に乗れる。乗れますか？乗れます。Yeah. 子供の時、自転車に乗れますか？はい、自転車に乗ります。上手に乗れますか？はい、遠い distance. What I thought. 遠い距離を乗れます。乗れました。よく、5キロを乗れました。And it is really hard to just come up with sentences on the spot. Especially with my limited, like, I can read a lot more things than I can bring out of my brain to speak with. It's hard. It's very hard. 子供の時、辛い料理を食べられましたか？辛い料理を食べられましたか？ Could you eat spicy things? はい。辛い料理を食べられました。今日も食べられます。サッカーをできました？はい、サッカーをできました。the old accidental present into past immediate fixed conjugation. Dekimasushita. There we go. But kyou mo kyou nara dekimasen. Utotta kara. 子供の時、ピアノを弾 hikemashita ka? Hikemashita ka? Chotto hikemashita. Piano o iemasu. Oh wait, inaremasu. Soko desu. Soko desu, piano. Piano wa soko desu. Let's see. 子供の時、外国語を話せますか？いいえ、話せませんでした。今日も話せません。I still can't speak foreign language because 難しいから。難しすぎるから。子供の時、夜一人でトイレに行けました。Could you go to the bathroom by yourself at night? はい、夜一人でトイレに行けました。Let's just move on to the next page. I love this book sometimes. Answer the questions using the potential verb in the negative. 着物を買いましたか？いいえ、高すぎて買いませんでした。スリランカのカレーを食べましたか？いいえ、辛すぎて食べられませんでした。宿題をしましたか？いえ、難しすぎてできませんでした。温泉に入りましたか？いいえ、暑すぎて入られません。I think that's right. 入る。Is that a ru verb or is that an u verb? 入る。U verb. Oh, I might sneeze in a minute. Hang on. Hairu is haireru. So, 温泉に入りましたか？いいえ。入れませんでした。暑すぎて入れませんでした。入れません。Okay, right. 昨日出かけましたか？ Go out yesterday? いいえ。忙しすぎてalready. 出かけれませんでした。Okay. 出かけれません。Got it. Yeah, this conjugation stuff is going to take forever to get in my brain. 漢字を全部覚えましたか？ Have you memorized all the kanji? I actually don't know how to say too many besides yoke. Yoke de already oboeru. It wouldn't be oboeeru, would it? Okay, I'm actually gonna pull out the
F. Answer the questions using the potential verb in the negative.
we're gonna have to listen to
Example.
these.
着物を買いましたか？
いいえ、高すぎて買えませんでした。
1、スリランカのカレーを食べましたか？
いいえ、辛すぎて食べられませんでした。
2、宿題をしましたか？
いいえ、難しすぎてできませんでした。
3、
Okay.
温泉に入りましたか？
いいえ、暑すぎて入れませんでした。
4、昨日出かけましたか？
いいえ、忙しすぎて出かけられませんでした。
出かけられません。
漢字を全部覚えましたか？
いいえ、多すぎて覚えられませんでした。
Oboe. Oh, it's a ru verb. I'm an idiot. Oboeraremasen. Of course. Okay. We're learning. Kind of. We're kind of. Bleh. Umi de oyogimashita ka? Ie. Samu sugite oyogemasen deshita. Okay. Group activity is going to have to be skipped, unfortunately. Uka ga takai shi, hito ga takusan iru shi. Interesting title for a section. Answer the questions using she. Examine the ideas in the cues and decide whether you want to answer in the affirmative or in the negative. Example. Nihon ni sumitai desu ka? Want to live in Japan? Uka ga takai desu. Hito ga takusan. Uka ga takai shi, hito ga takusan iru shi. Sumitaku nai desu. No, I don't want to live there. It's expensive and there's a whole bunch of people. That sounds awful. Good God. Honshu wa isogashi desu ka? Busy this week. Shiken ga irushi ga arushi. Almost called a test a living thing. Yes, that's how words work. Shiken ga arushi. Shukai ga takusan arushi. Hang on. Okay, I think I get it. Shiken ga aru shi, shukudai ga takusan aru shi, isogashi desu. Yes, I'm busy because I have a test and lots of homework. Atarashii apato wa ii desu ka? Is the new apartment nice? Taisha ni chikai ki. Shizukashi ii desu. It's nice, it's near my company and it's quiet. Keizai no jugyo o torimasu ka? What? Oh. I'm not used to the word for economy showing up. Call me crazy, I don't talk about the economy. Don't see that too much in manga and light novels. Keizai no jugyo o torimasu ka? I think, are you taking the economics class? 先生は寂しいです。長いレポートを書かなきゃいけません。Okay, so it could be 先生は寂しいし、長いレポートを書かなきゃ。I'm actually not sure how to change this into she. Huh. Let's have a listen to that.
2、住みたくないです。試験があるし、宿題がたくさんあるし、忙しいです。
2、新しいアパートはいいですか？
会社に近いし、静かだし、いいです。
3、経済の授業を取りますか？
先生は厳しいし、長いレポートを書かなきゃいけないし、
書かなきゃいけない. Okay. All I had to do was change it to the short form, like a not idiot. That's all I had to do. All I had to do. Why couldn't I do that? 先生は厳しいし、長いレポートを書けなきゃいけないし、取りません. I ain't taking that class. Alright. 旅行は楽しかったですか? Was cooking fun? 食べ物が美味しくなかったし、言葉がわからないし、わからなかった。わからなかった。わかりなかったし。OK。食べ物が美味しくなかったし、言葉がわかりなかったし、楽しかなかった。I'm gonna have to listen to that one.
取りません。
4、旅行は楽しかったですか？
食べ物が美味しくなかったし、言葉がわからなかったし、楽しくなかったです。
Go back seconds.
食べ物が美味しくなかったし、言葉がわからなかったし、楽しくなかったです。
5、
楽しくなかった. It's old conjugations that I should know, but man, I'm so bad at conjugating. 今晩パーティーに行きますか？風邪をひいています。ひいているし、kind of cold. 昨日もパーティーにand I went to a party yesterday. So 風邪をひいているし、昨日もパーティーに行ったし、いません。日本語の新聞が読めますか? Can you read Japanese newspaper? 漢字が読めないし、文法がわからないし。Well, this is hitting a bit home. 新聞を読めません. No. Cannot read it. I don't know kanji and I don't know grammar. Yeah, sounds about right. Idori de ryori ga dekimasu ka? Can you cook by yourself? Oh wait, no, Ryoko. Can you travel by yourself? Nihongo ga... Why is reading so hard? Idori de ryoko ga dekimasu ka? Head in hands for the past like 30 minutes. Getting real hard. Nihongo ga hanaseru shi. Mo otonashi. Yoko ga dekimasu. Okay. Tanaka-san ga suki desu ka? Uso o tsukiru shi, yakusoku o namonai shi, ii janai. Since he lies and breaks his promises, don't like him. Okay. Which more do we have of chapter 1? Jesus Christ. I'm starting to think it was a bit, maybe a bit overeager to think that I would get through the entire chapter. I'm just going to quickly update my progress doc with what page I'm on, because it's been an hour and a half. I would like to get to the plan of the Daibanchou today. Alright. So we don't need Evenicle's background music anymore. It's been fun. Get rid of that. See you later. And we're going to bring in Daibanchou. Big ol' mouse cursor. Alright, so the rules I've set for myself for Daibanchou are I'm not going to reload saves, I'm not going to look anything up, and I'm going to cry when I get a game over. And anytime there's a scene involving a nice young lady, this is going to pop up. Because we can't be having any of that. Alright. Anyway, let's get started immediately. Zanmaroga, the hero of this story, with the eggplant hair. I probably won't be reading out loud at all, because there's a whole lot of text in this game. And who do you bring to school on your first day? A big old wolf. Because sure. Guess he didn't want the wolf to come. It sounds like he's promised something to the wolf. He's saying, he'll definitely do it this time. He's kind of sad the wolf just kind of sulks and walks away. Seijo Academy. Chad Roga rolling in. I'm gonna bring the thunder. And then the sun starts shining, so no thunder here. Every great story starts with a transfer student. A transfer student? I'd feel bad if people had to come here too. This school is terrible. The people don't have eyes. It's really weird. Innumerable gazes. White figure appears. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Gonna be hearing this music a lot. I haven't played this since I started learning kanji. Let's stare at his name for a minute. Hang on. That's Steady Truth? Steady Truth? I mean, okay. Sure. Oh, wait. No, that's chomping. Like, yeah, that makes more sense. Like, chopping truth, ravaging justice. Okay. I see. I get it. I get what he's putting down. Roga. That's like us. What's this over here? Got wild dogs. Ooh. Chasing Tusk? Wolffang. Ah, yes. I knew that. This is why I'm so bad at kanji. I'm bad at everything. That's fine. You will conquer Japan. He's making bold claims on day one. He'll fight anyone. He doesn't care. I love the music in this game. The teacher is dumbstruck. He doesn't know what to do. Ah, our first girl with eyes. Sanai. Hello, Sanai. Originally, I wasn't big on the art in this game, but it grew on me very quickly. So I definitely recommend giving it a chance. He already thinks everyone's a loser. Excuse me, I'm Makun. Got that dirty old man laugh. He thinks she wants to fight. Ucho! Wasn't it fun? You said you were gonna take on the country. Are you a moron? You shouldn't say things like that. Bancho. He's a big old jerk. Bancho? I'm gonna be the Bancho. Ah yes, lore. 11 years ago, a hellhole showed up and gave people superpowers. Basically what happened. But also a bunch of demons came out. Things went bad. And people who have these powers are special students. And now the country is like being run by these students. Feels a bit weird. Most of the adults are just like worthless at this point. And the leader of each school is the Bancho. We're gonna be Daibanchou, the big Bancho. Heck yeah. Sanai is just being a good girl and warning us that the Bancho here, he's not a nice person. We don't know how he got to be the Bancho, probably because he has, like, a good amount of power, and he just abused his way to the top. Because that's what you do, right? Just beat everyone up, take over that way. Hello? Trying to fix my face. There we go. Maybe. He says, I don't need your help. Get out of here, girl. I'm gonna beat him up. He has all the executives, too. It's not just him. There's like dozens of these idiots. Now he's kind of like, checking her out. You got a pretty mouth. Yep. Instantly hitting on her. Well, so, how about it? He's very confident that he can accurately judge women. She's flustered. She's like, but wait, I have glasses. I can't be cute. Doesn't she know how versatile glasses can be? He's coming on real strong here. She just gets flustered and runs away. Runs away to the same room. Here comes the biggest jobber you've ever seen. A man aiming to be a man. That doesn't even make sense. Don't hit on her. I wasn't hitting. What? Hold up. Excuse me. That's exactly what you were doing. His design actually makes him look like pretty strong, but man, he's so bad. He goes and whispers to her. Daibanchou. What's his goal? Who knows? Oh yes, we're learning about geography. This is boring and this class sucks. An executive. Uh-oh. This is the bad guy music. Where's Sanai? The teacher just hides. That is a big ol' ahoge. That is like huge. Identify thyself. That's me. Poncho's called for you. Come with me. How about no? He's got that creepy old man laugh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Here comes Eita. If his name were in kanji, I believe it would be the kanji for, like, unskilled, weak, bad. Heita is the opposite of Jozu, so his name is very fitting, because he is definitely not Jozu. Disobeying Bancho? Don't you know what that means? She's busy. Don't take her right now. Taking the girl. Stop right there. Up, he leaps at the executive. Bravely. Smack. He gets knocked across the room like the complete jobber that he is. Roga, you could not be more right. Nope, but he comes back. He keeps coming back. He's a brave little boy, but he can't get anything done. Oh, it's Yuki, the other brave little boy. Is that guy trying to stop him? That's a good question. A girl hunter. Yamizaki. He collects girls into a harem. and does things to them. I like how very non-specific this is. Ah, he suddenly got stronger. How could that happen? Apparently we know what's going on. Keita's just over here getting slapped around, bleeding all over the place. And we're back to the good guy music. Oh yeah. He just pushes him out the way. Get out of here, nerd. Transfer. What's with that white coat? Instant KO. Take care of the trash. 3 punches at once. He saves the girl and she's like, thanks, get out. Uh-oh. Now the whole class wants to turn him in. They want to turn both of them in. Look at this group of cowards. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they can't really stand up from that threat. Oh, Roga, you're great. Apparently we're famous. Apparently now she wants our help. That was quick. Easy to convince. Now there's an offer you can't refuse. Why would you do this? Why you do this? Sad music. Just a little bit for you. Mostly for me, though.
一緒に闇崎を倒しましょう。
We gotta recruit. 2 people isn't enough. What do you think? Keep people all over the school. The guy who had a bear. Oh, Heita. This pain is nothing. I can fight too. I'll fight. Yeah. Yeah, you're a real jobber. That's what you really are. You can fight? Look at this kid. Pulls out a concealed gun. It's not a real gun though, it's an air gun. It'd be hilarious if this kid just pulls out a pistol in class. Hang on, let me shoot the blackboard real quick. Yeah, he's definitely stronger than you. You garbage can. Oh man. Very high-pitched voice you have there, Yuki. Very girly name you have there too, Yuki. Most people hate Daibanchou. You don't say. So let's go recruiting. And then beat up the executives. But we don't know where they are. That could be a problem. That is creepy. Yeah, he's real paranoid. You have to follow orders. I mean, I could jam to this music all day. All right. So we're in the school chapter. We have to take over all these areas, find the executives, kick them out, and take over. Now what we're going to do now is pick up a generic eyeless person. She's completely useless for now. All the eyeless people are, but they will be helpful later. Alright, conversation phase. We want to talk to... wait though. The man aiming to be him. That is the worst tagline I've ever heard in my life. I hate this guy. He is such a clown. What's this paper? Oh, it's a photo of Sanai. That's a shame. Get cucked. You'll never be a man if you keep trying to be the man, trying to be the man. Yep. Don't wait for confidence. Be confident. Like me trying to learn Japanese, being really bad at it. I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing it. That's definitely the way to be a man. Alright. We need to beat some people up. Let's see, I think, okay, alright. Guy's short range, that guy's mid range. This. I think we just have to rely on Roga to kill, like, literally everyone for now. Which sucks. Ugh, that did significant damage. Alright, we got a dodge. Okay. Erica. Another girl with eyes. No one cares that she had a fight. Everyone's just paying attention to Roga. Shorko. This lollipop girl's name drives me nuts. Shorko! What are you doing? She wants to fight the Bancho. She's mad the transfer student, us, stole all her glory. Yep. Yeah, that guy totally sucks. Well, Harry, are you ready to fight? Hang on, I need to prepare. We need to prepare a little bit more. It's still too early. Yeah. And that's why no one pays any attention to her. Alright, attack +1. Oh, come on. Turn 2. Nope, didn't want to stay anywhere. He's very encouraging. Let's get useful cube. Someone left a weird box over here. Octaheta again. Just sucker punches him in the face. I love it. He said grit my teeth and punched him in the stomach. Okay. Here. Not gonna worry about Yuki just yet. Okay. Sure. Try and not get countered. If you got countered, feels bad. You got punched, also feels bad. Man. We are taking big damage, and that's not good. Rogue is gonna have to sit out next turn. Ah, Kudo. Her name is Kudo because she does Kudo. People are getting into a fight. Who would go against Bancho-san? Ah, attack +3. Nice. Come on, Senai. Are you even trying? Senai has really good growth. Because she's a heroine. She is getting nothing right now. Is it, Zanma-kun? Yeah. Yeah, Yamazaki's a real dirtbag. But we're strong. Now we have these stars next to important events. Talk to Archery Girl. She's like, uh-oh, this guy's trouble. Very perceptive. She's used to it. Yeah. Yeah, if your name was Kyudo and you practiced Kyudo, that would get kind of confusing. Oh yes, we're the ones fighting the Bancho. Nope. Yep. Nope, not helping. Well, we couldn't get her. Feels bad. Now we're talking to Heita again. Again. Like a henchman. What are you doing, you clown? Aiming for it. And aiming to be a man, huh? What an idiot. Oh, he got, he got the goods. They're all uncensored. Well done, henchman. You have earned my favor today. I think you'll like. Oh, you're a bad man, Heita. You're a bad man. Oh, he's such a good henchman. Okay, you're out. You're in. Okay, let's see if we can not get punched in the face. Nice. Nailed it. The Occult Club. Tsukiyomi Kinako! He's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, I'll do it. She just murders the dude. It's just a normal corpse, of course. Hazukashi na. She's just like pouring hydrochloric acid on. Yep. Oh, should I add sugar to the hydrochloric acid? Transfer that. We found the identical twins talking in the hallway. Seen that dude with the white coat? No one else in the school owns a white coat. Just that one guy. It's so good looking, I wish I had a white coat. What an idiot. Plus one attack, come on. Oh, come on. These are the worst level ups. Feels bad, man. Alright, what's the start of tournament this time? We need more people. Budai. He wants to fight the boxing man. I don't care about rooftop girls. Ah, Kendo girl. This is what we want. gotta train daily. There's no club, she's just doing it. And apparently she's not modest about that fact at all. Yeah. Bancho is disgusting. He's a big old jerk. Alright, we got Kendo. That's my sister. Yep. Yeah, we really want Kyudo on the team too. Distinguished Nakanishis. Okay. I think we need to talk to Heita one more time. What are you even doing, dude? Oh, sorry. Head had to be in hand for a moment there because Heita's doing weird poses, cuckooing like a bird to try and be manly. Because that's how manliness works, right? The magazine, How to Become a Man. Yeah. It's my regular bedtime reading. Special event clear. HP bonus. Okay. Out. I believe in Chapter 1 they actually never attack anywhere. So we can just focus on getting everyone levels. Let's see. Kendo can do the short people. Roga can do the mid people. Should be fine. Who's up first? Short? Okay. Problem is I don't know what's next. Is it the other short person, or is it a long person? I guess it's a mid. I was wrong. Feels bad. At least he didn't hit me. I'll have to have Roga deal with both of these. He has 20 health? Yeah. I'm hoping we get some... I might need for this to be here. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Wait. Crap. We need it back. Okay. So what happened was that Bancho was he was very aggressively holding a girl's hand, and then the school nurse was very aggressively holding a little boy's hand. Alright. And Roga's gonna have to really sit out for like 2 turns after this. Trying to fix something. Not really what we need. There's a level. Okay, free attack. Need a bunch more of them. Turn 6. Now what? Ugh. He's worried about Kyudo. Underground. We need a key card. I wonder if the executives have one. Yeah, they do. Oh yeah, Yamamoto. Let's go beat him up. Oh man. He's actually a nice guy. What do we want to do? We want Archery Girl. Alright, we got Archery Girl. That was easy enough. Yu-chan. Alright, hang on, we need to... I just had to get it again for a second. Weird. Who do we want to talk to? Kendo. I like how she just carries those swords around everywhere. Okay. You rest. Don't want to go over there. Out, out. Let's see, who can fight here? We have one short and one mid-range. You can beat the short. Actually, you can beat both. The problem is if executives come, then it's a problem. Eita still hasn't received any attack. Haven't even used Yuki for anything. We'll get him in there for XP. I have to use Ken. Oh wait, that's long range. Oops, this could be an issue. Alright, Heita, do your thing. Nice dodge. Alright, Yuki, shoot. Where should you aim? At the Oppai. Alright, we took over that territory. Had to put my finger on the hand-holding button just in case. Yamamoto. Beat the transfer student. Yeah, he's mad that he has to deal with the Bancho he wants to get rid of him too. And apparently he can punch a wall into dust. That's pretty impressive. Someone's being attacked in the shed. Another attack. Useless. Okay. Good. This is boring. Everyone's a cowardly dog. He said that in the intro, too. He's gonna bring a thunder. Unfortunately, we're not gonna deal with the incident in the shed. Sorry. We will, however, talk to the Curious Doctor. You have 5 seconds to get out. What are you doing? She was in the middle of something. And here's the opposite guy. Who did we talk to? I think Kendo again. I think we get 2 stars on Kendo and then 1 on Kyudo. I think we have to talk to her at least 2 more times. Well, 1 more after that. Kendo's feeling it down because she can't get her sword techniques right. Maybe it's the sandwich I had. There's a reason we always eat rice. Yes. Because it's cheap. Roga, being the stand-up gentleman he is, says, "I'll help you train." Yeah. I love this soundtrack. Oh yeah, she's aiming for someone who is like twice her size. Girl is huge. She moved like the wind, except a very big wind. Oh yeah. Even she's not so sure. Too bad. Alright, who needs to recover? Actually, no one. That's a lot of executives, though. That is a lot of executives. Out. Roga back in. Senai for XP. You for the XP. Which one? Everyone's good. I think these 3 are short range. The executives are all mid-range. So we can only have Roga fight the executives. And we can pretty much only have Kendo fight short range. Oh, they're long range. Oh god. This is a much bigger problem. Oh balls. About to be trouble. Man, I got hit twice in a row. No dodges. Okay. Roga's about to die. Slight issue. Her counter percent is abysmal. She won't get there. have to rely on the man trying to be a man, I guess. Yep. Good luck, buddy. He actually dodged. Ouch. Okay. The jobber is getting multiple dodges in a row while Ranma got smacked 3 times. Feels bad, man. 3 dodges from Heita. Oh my god. And again, why does... I have to recalibrate that soon. So the Daibanchou is forcing the chain girl that we didn't recruit to join him in an effort to fight us. Mizuki-chan pinchy! Oh nice, you got 3 more of 8 after getting smacked in the face 3 times. Not attack. That's not attack. There you go. Finally. Finally hate to get some attack. Okay. He got 4. Still not enough to deal with those long-range guys in one hit, but that's fine. Yo, Bucho! There's a lot of good girls here. Yeah, that's one dark way of putting it. Okay. We want an locker room. Actually, no, nothing's gonna happen here. I don't think. Just in case. She's getting assaulted and she pulls out a horoscope magazine. Okay, yeah, nothing's happening here. Bonk! Did she not realize? No, she didn't, because she's such an airhead. Alright, we recruited Swimsuit Girl. Unfortunately for the girl in the shed, that means bad things are now going to happen to her. Still need another thing for Kendo. Oh. Oh, I think we need to level her up, actually. Uh-oh. That's not good. Erica's here. That could be a problem. You in there. She's mid-range, and I don't know how much attack she has. Her counter should be low because she's mid-range, and that's just the nature of mid-range people. But we'll have to see. We have to play this carefully because if anyone dies, they're dead forever. 40%. Awkward. Okay. Here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! She had an advantage against my type, and I did not notice. What's your type? Green. Oh my god. This is really bad. This is a disaster. Oh... crap. I may have boned myself. Like, this is really bad. This is really bad. Because she's... Oh. And her attack is freaking 20. Of course. Oh, this is... I didn't think she would show up right now. Problem is, if I shoot with her... She's also... Can't do anything! Everything sucks. Everything is bad and awful. So I'll only have a 40% chance of hitting. But counter seal doesn't matter unless I hit. So that's the other problem. At least guaranteed hit her with this. And this is the most paralysis I've ever had, like on a decision to make. It's 90. At least if he hits, he'll take her out, which she won't. She also has a much bigger chance to miss. Alright, go for it. Nope. Alright, well, we tried. Man, what a disaster that was. Guys sucking up to the executives. You don't want to do that. Yeah. Nothing's gonna go good for you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that happened. I thought there was an actual scene for that. There might be in a minute. Yep. Alright, let's just not do that. Alright, so we're actually in big trouble. Unit-wise. I need to take this middle spot. We want this guy. He just throws a chemical at us as soon as he sees us. This guy. Ugh, wait a minute. Okay, here comes Sanai to explain. Ah, yes, he understands true beauty. What the hell? He's just throwing nitro at him. Oh man. It's a bit suspicious. It's a bit suspicious. What's that mean? Rogue is a bit dense. Look how injured everyone is. Jesus Christ. I think I can talk to Mizuki a few times, maybe. She's reading another fortune-telling magazine. Or something white. Oh, it's you. You're the white thing I need. Don't you want to come live in my room? This girl is way out there. She's great. I need a white thing in my room. Will you come live with me? I just like wearing a swimsuit. What's wrong with that? Weirdo. Yeah, that is kind of amazing. Okay. You can't fight. You can't fight. You can't fight. Scout is good. Oh no, Shorko is here. And my team is getting slapped down. Kind of impressive how badly I'm messing up turn 1. Or, not turn 1, zone 1. Counter, 2%. Yeah, not happening. Even the sound that girl makes is gross. I hate, well, I should still hit at least. And I hate doing this. Yeah, we got her out of there, but at what cost? You could probably do this. Bop. Give him the old paddleboard bop. Nice dodge. Theo? Oh, another nice dodge. Theo! Alright. Things should get easier now. Because I think we're gonna get Kunagi. They need reinforcements. Crash. Yo. I just took out all your friends. One dead, you next. I mean, that's what I do when I get mad. I throw my cell phone on the floor and then smash it. Yes. Actually, when this game was made, I wonder, like, what kind of cell phones were, like, is this cell phone, like, a foot long and weighing 20 pounds? This game is fairly old. Now we're serious. Let's get serious. Now they're blaming me for fighting in the hallway. I love this little scene. I can't believe that guy was fighting in the hallway. Is that how you got hurt? No, I fell down the stairs. So the two pervert teachers hate each other. Imagine that. Okay. Senai is getting some stats. Eita is still trash. do one more turn? I've been going for 2.5 hours. I think this is a good time to call it for the day. It is 4:30. Time for me to get some dinner and have maybe play some bingo or Apex or something. There's all sorts of things I could be doing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the Japanese studying and the good old hour of it took me an hour to do 9 turns of Daibanchou. That's surprising. But I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will be back tomorrow with more Japanese study, and instead of Daibanchou, it will be shooting probe in Japanese, so it will be reading practice. Shooting probe is a more traditional visual novel. It doesn't have the gameplay that this does. And also, I'm an illiterate moron, so it will be a great learning experience. So look forward to that. Thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next time.